Good evening. My name is Richard Lewis Brown. Today is May 31st, 2021. Happy Memorial Day. Hope you had a great 3-day weekend. Tomorrow we're back at it. As you know, I belong to Local 1000, and there was a recent election, and I was able, with your support, to win the election for president. All right. Again, my name is Richard Lewis Brown. Today is May 31st, 2021. It's Memorial Day. It's in the evening time. And I got an interesting video for you, for whoever who's watching, or when you watch it later. And I hope the message gets across. You know, this video is called Common Sense. Common Sense. Our union is scheduled on this Wednesday, 6 p.m. through Zoom. The DLC presidents, the 9 bunk chairs or 10 bunk chairs, 4 statewide officers, they're taking a vote. You say, well, what are they taking a vote for? They're taking a vote to give Gavin $1 million to help him in his recall effort. Stephen O'Leary, DLC President 723, made this motion, wrote it up for this motion to do this. Think about this. This man, sitting at the governorship, took our money, 2 days of pay for a whole year, and we were scheduled for 2 more days next year. But because of this recall effort, he canceled it out. Our union, Local 1000, is rushing to give this man $1 million to help him in his recall effort. The man's a millionaire, but he needs our money. This man took our money while under a signed contract, but he needs our money. And, I'm on record that we will not support Gavin Newsom when I'm elected president or when I'm sworn in. Okay? I said it, and I'm going to say it again. He's done. We will not be supporting him ever again. We're not giving him any money when I'm the president after I'm sworn in. I mean that. And they're making this rush to judgment. They're rushing to give this man this money. Why are they rushing right now to give Gavin this $1 million of our money? Why? $1 million. You know why? Because they're afraid of me. I told you I was coming. Told you I was going to win the election. Told you that this was my time. They're rushing to give Gavin $1 million of our money after we lost 2 days of pay under a signed contract due to Gavin. Yet these people, our leadership, wants to give this man $1 million to help him in his recall. And then we wonder why we have a low voter turnout in our election. Because of leadership like this. Now, people say, Richard, how will you unify us? Through common sense. This man took our money. And now we're going to rush back to him like we're some type of child? I'm nobody's child except my mother's. I hope you guys are calling the union, calling your DLC president, your bunk chair, talking to the statewide officers. I hope so. I hope there's a roll call vote. And somebody will post a roll call vote up on Facebook so we know who these individuals are who believe that the politicians are more important than your family. When I am sworn in, you don't have to worry about this kind of madness happening ever again. They're that afraid of me. Remember when the cops got called to my house? And I'm still having a hard time getting the 911 dispatch because the police just called, left a message earlier saying that there's no record of the police coming to my house on May 25th between 5 and 5:30 in the morning. Remember when I said that? And there's no record of that 911 dispatch? That's the voicemail that was left for me. Because I won an election I wasn't supposed to win? See, I was fortunate to get through that police encounter as a black man. But yet our union last summer was having Black Lives Matter conversations after giving up your money. And when I made that comment, why are we talking about Black Lives Matter when you can't even protect white people's money under a signed contract? Remember when I said that? And so now I have the police at my door Tuesday morning, and this is in retaliation to me winning this election. And then you wonder why I call these people hypocrites. But in the same time, now they want to rush and give Gavin this money. I'm going to turn this union around. See, I'm going to create a labor movement. Change is not enough, okay? And like I told someone, we were never a union to begin with. We're a social justice organization that spends money on the Democrats. That's all we've ever been. Here, I'm going to prove my point. How they're so afraid of me because I'm going to expose these frauds for who they are. Imagine if Gavin was a Republican. Do you think we would have gave up our money to a Republican? Do you think so? Think about it. We gave up our money to Jerry Brown. Now we gave it up to Gavin. But we didn't give it up to Schwarzenegger. And then you wonder why I say these things. You wonder how I got elected. Because I called them out and I exposed these frauds for who they are. And I'm going to keep calling these people out. And they're making this rush to give this man this money. Because they know once I'm in, the ride is over. And so someone said, we have to pay these politicians. They're our bosses. I'm going to keep telling you this over and over and over again. They're not your boss. You're a taxpayer. You're their boss. And that's why they had those police at my door. Because they want to silence my voice. They want to intimidate me, bully me, harass me, shut me down. You're not going to shut my mouth down. You're not going to do it. Now, when they have this vote on Wednesday evening at 6 p.m., and the vote's going to go through, then they know Richard cannot say anything against Gavin until I'm sworn in. That's why they're doing this, to shut me down. Shut me down? No, you're just going to get me started. I want you to remember this on May 31st, 2021, in the evening time on Memorial Day. They're going to give Gavin this money, $1 million. They're going to rush and do it. Now remember, on this platform, see, they're trying to bend and break me right now. See this platform? This is my contract to you. I'm not going to break my contract. They're trying to break me. And I'm not going to break. And it talks about no politics, reducing your dues. So when I make that rush on day one to reduce your dues by 50%, they're going to say, no, you can't do that. We got to have a meeting. We got to vote on this, Richard. You're out of control. But yet, they're going to give this man, this millionaire, this politician, $1 million. But when I want to reduce dues to help you and your family, give you instant relief to show you we are creating a labor movement, they'll tell you I'm wrong, that I'm out of control. They don't know who they're messing with. They think I'm going to go away? No, I'm not. I'm not going away. We're going to create a labor movement. See, a labor movement, that's more powerful than a union. Unions, What that means is unions are political. You pay us money, we'll give you representation, we'll let you vote, we'll make you feel like you're a part of us, but you're not. Boy, you know what they're really doing? See, they're so afraid. They think the lights is going down on the union. We ain't singing the same song. Because when I say when the lights are going down, when I say that means we're on a journey. And we're going to rock and roll to the Hall of Fame. You know why? Because we got this mindset, this feeling. Don't stop believing. Don't ever give up. And that's why we'll make it. But they want me to change. See, notice how I said that. You campaign one way, Richard, but, now it's time to govern. So you'll need to behave like this. And then when I start to behave like that, to govern like that, to build the alliances, oh, by the way, Richard, we'll need you to do this next. And then pretty soon, everything I talked about, all that passion is gone. That's how they break politicians and make them the way they want to make them. They're not going to break me. No. And when people tell me, well, you're a politician now, you're in a political position. I may be in a political position, but I ain't no politician. And you know that. And that's why you watch. And that's why these videos, I see people watching. But what I don't see, because I don't run my analytics because I'm too busy, how many people come behind? Because sometimes people don't want you to know, let you know when they're watching you. My videos are being watched. I know they are. From Gavin's office, from the union, from SEIU International in DC, because they know I'm serious. That's why they're rushing to give this man this money. They don't care about you. They don't. You've gone through 2 days of pay loss for a whole year, and they're going to turn around and spit in your face. Spit in your face. Give this man this money. But yet, when I was giving you that passion about reducing your dues, they were telling you that we can't financially afford it. Richard, you better look at the financials. Are they looking at the financials? Or do they just know they got all this money to give? So if you got money like that to give a politician that took money from you, then you should have money to give up to reduce dues for everybody that's a dues paying member of our union. I can't make this stuff up. And so people think, well, once I'm the president, Richard, we need you to change. See, that's why change is not enough. We got to create a labor movement. Okay? We need more job stewards. And I told you, if you were a former job steward and you come to me and say you want your job stewardship reinstated, Mish Block Shirls, you're going to get your job stewardship reinstated. People are hurting in these workplaces. We need more job stewards. That LAPS program that was created, because that was going to change things. That was going to make things more accountable. That was BS. That was a way to control things, to control who became job stewards. And so all the dissenting voices, they would not get approved. That's what that was about. And that was all about politics too. Oh, by the way, a lot of questions have come up about the staff. I don't know. It's just, right now I'm concerned about that money that's going to Gavin. And by the way, let me clear the air on this. Let me educate some people. And I'm not saying nobody's name. I'm not putting nobody on the spot. Not tonight. But I will. Wait till I'm sworn in. They tell you that money is from COPE. That's a lie. They tell you the money they're going to give Gavin, that $1 million is coming from COPE. And on the membership application form, you can fill out for COPE. That's extra money that you give out voluntarily. That money goes to DC. That money doesn't come back down here to us. They take that money and they spend it anywhere they want. They're talking about spending money from your dues. If you look at the dues dollar breakdown on my Facebook page, 2013, 2014, it tells you. And I think I didn't put up 2017. It's on my website, createexcellence7437.com. Okay, they use your money for politics. I don't care what they tell you on Facebook. And stop letting these job stewards tell you all this madness. I'm going to cut all this out. I'm telling you. We're going to get this right. And I'm going to bring all those non-members back. We're going to have a massive membership drive. We're going to bring people back to the union. And you realize that your money doesn't have to be used on politics when you become a member. You realize that, right? You told your coworkers that, right? Because right now, I'm focused on this money that they're going to give Gavin Newsom, that they're rushing to give. If they can rush to give Gavin that money to save him in a recall, that he doesn't need our money because he's going to beat the recall anyway. We're just wasting money. And then when I say I want to reduce your dues, they tell you I'm out of control. This man's going to beat the recall. You know it and I know it. And we're just going to give him some free money? A millionaire? And then when I said we're going to run his ass out of town, I don't know if I said it quite like that. That's what I got quoted. Someone said, well, Richard, it could be a lot worse. We could get somebody worse than him. So, what more can you take from us? We've been walked on and spit on since we've been state employees. Whether it was a Democrat or a Republican. I keep telling you this, do your numbers, smart people, because you're so analytical and you're so intelligent. You lost 3 days with a Republican. You lost 2 days with Brown, and you lost 2 days with this man called Gavin. So add up 2 and 2. What does that come up to? What is that? 4. So you lost 4, but you were scheduled to really lose 6. But you lost 4 with the Democrat, but you lost 3 with the Republican. But yet you still staying with these Democrats. And then you wonder why the Republicans laugh at you. Someone said, well, Richard, even though you don't, want to give the money to Gavin and you're not going to support him, what are you going to do on that ballot, Richard? Are you going to really vote, to say yes to remove him? Are you really going to do that, Richard? You remember in 2018, I can't remember in 2015, but in 2018, I posted my whole voting record. Remember when I did that? Someone called me out when I was working and someone at EDD was talking stuff. And I sent them my voting record, tax forms, credit report, left my social security number on there, stuck my chest out to let them know I'm transparent. Remember when I did that? Because a lot of people tell you that they're transparent, that they're going to do things for you. I am the one. I am the original transparent one. It doesn't matter what I tell you about what I'm going to do in November of this year. You know why? Because I'm going to post it on my Facebook, on my website. I'll put it up on my Facebook page. Okay? That'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't have to lie to you. I told you I was going to be transparent, and then I'm going to show you with my actions. And on the first day, when I'm the new president of Local 1000, boy, look out. I'm telling you ahead of time. And when this board, you better run and tell these DLC presidents and bunk chairs and statewide officers, you better run and tell them, if they give that $1 million to old Gavin, if they do it, they rush out and give that man our money, then they better not say nothing to me on day one about what I'm about ready to do that involves money. See? So go on and do what you got to do. If you feel that Gavin's that important and that he's that important to our next contract negotiations, because obviously he don't care about our contract. He broke our contract. He doesn't care about you or me or anyone else. You rushing to give this man this money. Right? Just quick. We got to save Gavin. We got to make a stance. And this man took from you. But you're so smart. You're so intelligent. You know the Robert Rules of Order better than me. Right now you do. Right now you do. You know how the organization works better than me. Right now you do. Currently you have more knowledge than me. Okay. You got friends and alliances. Richard, you don't know anybody. Who you aligning yourself with? You need my help. Do I? Do I? I want you to think about this, people. Who was helping me with my campaign? Other than Carmen, Ledesma, and Havana James. And somebody else that I can't mention. Who helped me with this campaign? You did. The voters. We did what was unthinkable. We beat her. That's why she hasn't called me. We beat her. And so they're saying I can't get anything done. I don't have no alliances. I need the board to do this and the board to do that. Because they think the same old way, the same status quo way. And when someone comes and thinks outside of the box, they don't know how to handle it. They think the lights are going down. Please, we get ready to go to the Hall of Fame. They ain't singing the right song. I keep telling you this. We got to stir things up. That 21% pay increase we need, that GO pay and COLA we need it right now, actually. But we have to wait till this current contract expires. Contract negotiations doesn't start in 23. It starts right now. My ability to get you to believe, because when you believe, when you have a positive mindset, and you never give up, you never waver, you can accomplish anything. You know why? Look who you're talking to right now. Look who you're watching. Look at me. Look at you. We believe. And we're going to get all these non-members and some of these dues-paying members to agree with me as well. Now, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. You ain't going to outwork me. And when you call me to come to your work site because you got 50 to 100 people lined up, you know what? Make it 20. When you call me, I'm going to show up. I already got one call ready. And I told her, make it happen, and I'm going to show up. And it's going to be on video. Because people think that now, when I get sworn in, I'm going to act all presidential and all fancy. Like I'm so perfect. They don't say that in those exact words, but I get the message. I'm going to be the same person, Richard Lewis Brown. Okay? Ain't nothing changing with me. Ain't nothing changing. Oh, I see Pete Perez wants to be in your video. Wow. You know what? Bring it, Pete. Let's go. Hold on. So it's adding them. Come on, phone. Come on, Pete. I'm trying to add Pete Perez. Okay, Pete.
What's going on, my brother?
How are you this evening?
Man, blessed. Hey, congratulations on the big victory, brother.
Oh, well, thank you for being so nice.
What I mean?
I'm going to be doing these Facebook videos.
What's that?
I said, I'm going to be doing these Facebook videos even
Yeah,
after I'm.
That's good.
What do you want to ask me?
I don't want to ask you anything. I'm here to congratulate you, man. I'm here to say, let's go. What are we waiting for? You know what I mean? You gotta start now, right?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta bring it back. We gotta bring it back to the people, man. It's been a long time coming, and people gotta realize the union is us. It's all of us. So I'm not here to do an argument or anything. I'm here to support you, and I know you're here to support us, and we just got to get going. You know what I mean? There's no argument on who's what. Let's just go.
You know what, Pete? After today's meetings I've had, you've made my day. And I know that sometimes I can be loud and I can be, quote, intimidating. What I'm simply trying to do, Pete, for you and for everyone, I believe you're at CDCR.
Yes.
What I'm trying to do is
all represented employees I care about, which means that, you know, due paying members too. But too many other people, when they say when they say members, they're only focused on people that pay money. And I've said this over and over and over again. Some people in our union are living paycheck to paycheck. They can't afford it. And some people are not going to support the political agenda of Local 1000.
Right.
And as you know, Pete, our country is split
Right.
when it comes to politics.
Right.
And if I'm going to be successful, Pete, with your support and other people, and unify this union, and all the people who have left our union, I'm gonna bring them back. There are certain things I have to do.
Right.
And it's unconventional. It's different. And someone said, you have to prioritize what you're going to do, Richard. Yes, I know that. But the number one and the only thing that's going to help me be successful as the new Local 1000 president, people.
Right. You gotta be genuine and people, man. That's it. You stay genuine. That's all it is. You know, I came from CWA, one of the biggest unions, Communication Workers of America, right? And they supported us with AT&T and Comcast and all them. But the thing is that they would ask us what we wanted in the contract. I've been here with CCWF for 3 years now, and they've never once asked me a question of our schedule or what we're going to do. I find out from other people they took this away, they took that away. And so I guess my point is that I even told them, I says, you know, if he doesn't win, I said, we're done. I said, because change needs to come. I said, it's a shame that we got this many union members and you can only get 4,000 people to vote.
Well, you're right, because we represent over 96,000.
Right.
Last time it was 53,907 were actually dues paying members who were eligible to vote. And I think it was under 8,000 people voted.
Right.
And what that tells you is it's a reflection of your leadership.
Right.
Okay. Now,
right.
And so I had a conversation with someone. I'm gonna give Yvonne Walker her due on this. She has run this union for 13 years and it stayed above. And it has savings. And so she's done that. And that's just a fact. And so the pressure, and I know I'm under pressure, is to keep this union vibrant without being in politics. And you say, well, how is that possible? I got some stuff coming. I just need people to believe. And when you call me to your work site, when people call me to their work site, let's just put it like this to you, Pete. There's a good chance that the VPs will be working in the office, but Richard's going to be out at these work sites, and I'm gonna have some people with me. Everything will be on film, and I'm gonna sign people up. And like I said, if you don't want any of your money used on politics, and you're already you're dues paying member already, you can give me the letter, the membership dues declaration letter, and we're going to create a separate account. And therefore, your money will not be used on politics. And so any non-members, particularly the Republicans and the Libertarians, Green Party, when they join up, they can sign that letter and they can be reassured their money will not be used on politics.
Right.
Okay. And that's very important. And I've never really, I said it in my campaign. And so people say, Richard, don't say too much. Look, it's all in my website.
Right.
And I've already done it myself.
Right.
Except now I'm going to ensure that your money, if you decide to do that, my whole platform is based on getting out of politics.
Right.
But that's going to take some time. But when I hear that they're going to rush to give Gavin $1 million when I was rushing to reduce dues and I'm being cursed out about it, then
I hear you, and I feel you. I don't appreciate them. You and I know why they're doing this, because this is their last hurrah to try to get Gavin their thing, right? But the thing is this, look, we can only control what we can control. We don't control that now, okay? So what's going to happen is going to happen before you leave, before you take office, right? So I'm not even concerned about it because look, why do I concern myself about things I can't control? Okay, but I'm worried. My concern is this: is that when you do get in office, and it's not a concern, it's a worry, is that you do have the support you need by the people around you. Because believe me, I've been in your situation where I brought a union into a non-union place, and I had to find people I could trust because they were hanging me out to dry, right? And the thing is, it took me a while to figure out, like, okay, I can trust this person because you got to have soldiers out there for you. You can't do it all, right? You can't be everywhere. So it's going to take you a little while for you to build up your people around you that you could say, hey, so and so go here, so and so that they're your voice. You know what I mean? But the thing is this, that's going to take time. You know what I mean? But the thing is for them to say that they're going to give Nat Gavin Newsom $1 million before they leave, that just shows you where they're at. You know, and we can't control that. There's nothing you can do. The people can complain about it. We can complain about it, right? But they're going to do what they're going to do because they never listen to us anyway.
You know what? See, now someone reached out to me and they said, Richard, show me what you got. See if you can influence that vote. See if you can put the pressure on those DOC presidents, because some have been reelected or they ran unopposed. And see, you know, when the roll call vote happens and I see who, you know, gave the money, who voted to give the money, then I'll see really who's going to work with me. Because people keep telling me people are looking forward to working with you, but
No.
I just don't believe it.
Well, you're going to see it. You like you said, you're going to see people who are going to vote. Like if you put the pressure on them now, right now, saying you want to see who's for the people and who's for the members and who's for the politics, and their vote right now is going to count because they got to work with you because you're the man on top. So their true colors, like you said, if you put pressure on them now, saying, okay, let's see where you're at, right? Because you're opposing. Okay, well, you're putting pressure on them to, hey, show me your colors. Show me where you at. You know, show me your peacock colors. You know, are you with us or you're not? And that's how I'm looking at it.
Well, Pete, what DOC are you in?
I'm with CCWF Chowchilla.
So that's, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember what DOC though. I'll find out. You're right, and the big thing is because they don't want me talking about this until after I'm in office about us not supporting Gavin, and so, and I kind of figured they'd do a move like this. I really did, because when the cops were sent to my house, Pete, I knew that was the first move, because you know that was, you know, quiet me down, you know, make me look over my shoulder.
Right.
No, hey, I'm gonna give you a metaphor quick, Pete. I used to ride motorcycles. I used to ride the cross rockets. And motorcyclists, we know, the ones that ride the cross rockets, when you go into a curve, you know, you get a little nervous. And so if you're not careful, people would, a common person would say, let up off the throttle, but you can't, because if you let up off the throttle, you'll go over that curve and you'll lose your life. And so you have to kind of do the opposite. You got to dig in and give it more gas, or hold to that gas. People are trying to push me, and they think if they push me into the curve, then I'll have to slow down, and then they can wreck me. So when they push me into the curve, I go in even harder. That's not common sense, though. Common sense would say, you back out of it. No. And so a lot of times when people are trying to figure me out, you know, they can't, because I'm not doing things the way they're expecting me to do it. And that's how I won the election. And so all of this status quo mindset they've had over the years, now I'm here. And all that is getting thrown out. And that's why they're so afraid. But to the people who are really sincere, you know, this Stephen O'Leary, who's made this proposal, you know, this man is a Democrat superdelegate. And this man makes over 100,000 a year. So a lot of times these people, the way they act, look at their salaries, and I'll tell you their mindset. You know, there's a guy on Facebook that he calls himself Scott B. Smith, and I had blocked him, I think last year, And then I've unblocked him. I sent him a friendship request because he's on the state employees page, running his mouth. He makes over 100 and some thousand a year. See, these people, if you look at someone's job classification and salary, you'll find out how they feel about you. And when they tell you that, I'm embarrassing them and I shouldn't be talking about that, we're public servants, okay? Our salaries are on the internet. But these people, they say all these lies. And that's why we have, quote, an ineffective union. And that's why me winning the election with supporters like yourself and the people in your prison, we're going to clean all that up, clean it all up. And we're going to create a whole new culture, a whole new way of doing things. But it takes a lot of work. And so when I won, they thought I would chill out. No, I'm going to dig in even more. I'm not going to chill out because I didn't chill out when I was begging you for votes. I'm calling you, asking you, I'm asking everybody for votes. And so now that I'm here, I'm going to stay here. And the way I had to act to get you to support me, that's going to be the same way I'm going to work for you. I don't care if I am the president coming up. Who cares? I got to get you that money. And I always said this, that 21% pay increase with jail pay and COLA across the board for everyone equally. I'm not giving up on that.
Yeah, well, see, the thing about too is that CWA and even teachers unions, they have so much money. They give back gift cards to the union paying people. It ain't much, $25, $100 here, or whatever, of gift cards from their dues, right? Saying, hey, thank you, right? At the end of the year. And if they can give away $1 million to Gavin Newsom, okay, you could give away $1 million worth of dues to the people who are paying for it, right? And not only that, I think more than money, right now the people at my place, what they want is representation. Okay, they want to be heard and said, look, our schedule got moved around as teachers, and we didn't have anything to do with it. They gave us the worst. They moved our schedules around without asking us or telling us. They took away our Thanksgiving and they split it up among the, and they never asked us. They just did it. Okay. So what they're saying is that all we want, okay, we'll pay the dues, but all we want is a seat at the table. Okay. We just want somebody who's supposed to be representing us to let us know, what do you want? And then we get what we want. And that ain't asking too much.
And you said you're a teacher, right?
Yes.
So you're in bargaining unit 3?
Yes.
So have you ever told this to Terry Hibbert?
Yep. And they're fighting it right now. It's up there in the top because they brought it to his attention. Lopez is trying to argue with him.
And what's Terry doing about this?
I haven't heard anything back from Lopez, but I know that it's like at a standstill, and it's like going to the dentist. And so I said, hey, wait, a change is coming? I said, because he's going to win. Because, see, remember I had a discussion with you about organizing, right? And me and you had a little bit of differences of the way I wanted to organize for you. But
right.
See, so since you were going to organize the way you wanted to,
right,
I took it upon myself to organize at CCWF the way I wanted to. Okay. So then I got Lopez involved. I said, you're getting the academic teachers. I'm gonna go after the nurses. Espinosa's gonna go after the nurses, and we went after them that way. And we organized in our little place to get you, about 400 or 500 votes. You know what I mean? But we had to do it because that's the way we were supposed to do it, right? Organize. And so the thing is that what I'm saying is that everybody that we talked to said we don't care about the dues. Okay, what we care about is that we just want a voice at the table. Okay. We want to be heard.
But, okay, I got that. But I've told people part of my platform is to reduce the dues. So you're saying that instead of doing that on day one, you're saying that possibly I should look to one of my other platform points because the representation situation is a little bit worse than I think it is?
It's a lot worse than what it is. We have no representation. Look and see when the last time in education at CCWF there was ever a what do you call it? Somebody filed a complaint. They get shot down before you can even do them. Nobody wants to take them.
And how many jobs are you a job steward?
No, I've been trying to be a job steward since I got in, and they keep telling me We're working on it, Perez. We're working on it. We're working on it.
No. Wait a minute. Hold on. Pete Perez, you're gonna be a job steward after I'm sworn in. You're gonna be a job steward, and you have to get the online training, whatever, however they revamp.
I got you.
You're gonna be a job steward.
Okay.
And I want you to. What time you have? I have 6:41
Yes.
on May 31st. Mark the time, and then you got people watching. They can mark they can mark it down as well. When you, I want you to be an instant job steward. That's why I put that in there. Now, people don't agree with me on this. Oh well, and I guess the board and them will be fighting me. All this work, all this activism that you're doing, you're already a job steward. Why aren't you not recognized like that? So whatever paper that they have at the union that I need to sign, so we can send it to that prison so they can recognize you as a job steward. I'm telling you at 6:41 on May 31st, book it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
In fact,
I'm on
that
board.
helps me. That helps me. That helps me. Where is it at? Number 4, create a single union membership class, all have the same voting rights and job stewardship. So that helps me get a little bit for. And so I
Right.
tell you and the Reach Block Cheryls, if she decides that's what she wants to be reinstated, anybody, especially anybody who was a former job steward, this is really important. And this is why I do these videos, because I keep saying the same thing. But when you tell me things that I don't know, then I need to show you, well, I need to make a rush to judgment, because that's what they're doing for Gavin. So they shouldn't have a problem with me rushing to help you, because you're helping
Right.
us and you're trying to grow the membership. So shouldn't be a problem, right? Right? Okay. See, I have a method to this madness. And this is why I was doing this videos. You were saying, well, they're gonna give the money anyway. But the fact is, I'm putting the spotlight on it. And if they rush and they give this man that is taken from us this money, then I'm gonna rush and do some things myself. And they'll say, well, we voted on it. You voted to take away from us. And the only thing I'm doing without your support and without your vote is trying to help us grow the membership. Okay?
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't mean to get excited, but
No, I got you. I understand you, man. I've been on the phone with you. I get how you get.
yeah, I need to
excited.
show a sense of urgency as
Right.
we see in the military. You know, the
Right.
boss shows up, get up,
Yeah.
by
No,
now.
I
And
got you.
so,
I think the thing is this though, is that we need to worry about things that we can't control, and we can't control really anything until you take office and you're sworn in.
I don't.
But the thing is, we can pre-plan. You know what I mean?
Okay, I can accept that.
Mhm.
But I'm still gonna be putting this on blast what they're doing,
Right.
because in all actuality, and they didn't send me the link or whatever. I can't join. So someone said they should wait until I'm sworn in before they give out that type of money, but they don't care about that. And see, that tells you something else. I say reduce the dues by 50%. And some people say you don't have to do that. Do some of these other stuff first, even though I'm on record for doing it on day one. But yet they know, they're confident they can give $1 million and not even blink an eye. And it, you know what? Gosh, I don't have it up on my website. The tax form, man, I don't know if I can pull it up fast enough. The tax form, Form 990, for the tax year 2018, I think the difference between what the money we brought in dues and revenue versus our expenses, I think that difference was only $2 million. That's what I really believe.
Right.
And if that's the case, this is a substantial amount of money.
It is. Well, see, but those are the things. See, the thing is what I'm learning is that our union that is in the prison is a little bit different than the one that I was associate, because we used to get our answers from the MLRB, right? And so I think this institution doesn't run off that, right? They run off somebody different, right? To get answers, huh?
Wait, I'm sorry. To get answers on what?
On labor union law, right? because yours is a little bit different than
Yeah,
a
we
regular
fall under.
union.
Yeah, we fall under the Public Employment Relations Board.
Right. Right. So
So
to
yeah,
get
you're right about that.
clarification, that's who we got to get in good
Mhm.
with, and you got to find somebody there because they're going to clarify what you can and you can't do, so you don't get in any legal issues. And that's why I had the numbers, and I made friends with people at the NLRB, and I knew I could call this person, and he was going to send me an email saying, "This is what you can do," because once they tell you can do it, then you can because they're the law, right? And so,
No, well, it depends on what it is. We
right.
we control our destiny as far as our policy file is concerned. So
Yeah, but there's certain things you can do with the money and the funds that you don't want to cross that line where you make a mistake and you give away money that was earmarked or you couldn't do it that way. You know, you got to be really careful because somebody that doesn't like you could get you. You know what I mean? Say, hey, he doesn't even know what he's doing with that money legally right. So we'll talk about this all offline. But the thing is that there's a lot to learn about that, and I learned it my 6 years starting the union. And let me tell you, my first 2 years were crazy. You know what I mean? So I get it. I got your back.
Okay.
Let's make this thing happen. I'll communicate with you more on the cell phone when we get off this. But the thing is, I didn't get on this line to challenge you. I think what we need to do is now we need to make phone calls to you online to work with you. Okay, you are going to be the future president of this thing, and the thing is that these conversations should be discussions, not arguments. Okay, because
Agreed.
the arguments are over with now. You won. Okay, so now we got to have discussions on where we going.
Well, what you're going to see, Pete, that's nice that you say that, but these arguments are not over. And these people in our union, even though I'm trying to unify everybody, when I start exposing the real truth, you're going to see the arguments continue.
Oh no, I got you. No,
Yeah.
I've been there. I got you. I
Yeah.
understand
Oh,
it, but that's what I'm saying. I can help you with that because
Okay.
I've been there. Okay, I've been there. And the
Okay.
thing is that there are things you can do. Okay, because people are going to have to run for election again, right?
That's
People
right.
around you. And so the thing is, it's your job to get the people in that you want to support you. You know what I mean? And believe me, I got people that I know that are supporting you that are already in that loop. They're just staying a little bit down right now because they don't want to show their colors right now because they can't because the old regime's still there.
You know what? I got the message. I got
Yeah.
the okay.
Sure.
And you know, my whole campaign, I told people that when it comes to transparency, I'm that person. And I've been saying this when I take over. I'm gonna be on video a lot, but people are also gonna be on video with me.
Right.
And then some people will say, "Well, no, we don't want to be on video with you. You know, we don't want to talk out in the open." That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. So, but I'm honest and I tell people up front. So,
Right.
well, I thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
on.
no problem, brother. No problem. All right.
Hopefully, when I do more videos, someone else will come on because you came on.
Right.
And you know, I know Robert Bays, he cuts me a break because I know he watches.
Right.
Yeah. And
I
so
got you.
yeah, so other people was now because of you and Robert, other
Right.
people will start coming on. And I try to take notes, and then I'll try to pass this information on to.
Yeah, I'll have my guys Lopez. I'll start getting Lopez and those and all my friends from CCW to get on, and we're just gonna have conversations. You know, there's no need to argue. It's
Sounds
just gonna
good.
be good conversations, right?
That sounds
All
good.
right.
That sounds good. Thank you so much for coming
All right,
on.
man. God bless you, man. I'll be praying
Oh,
for
God
you.
bless you too.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, that's a start. That's a start. That's a start. And hopefully more people will be encouraged to come on with me at nighttime. And then sometimes when I do these videos, I'm gonna be at a work site, and hopefully, you know, when I'm the president, there'll be somebody with a fancy camera, you know, and they'll be watching me, and I'll be interacting with the work site people. And then if someone wants to come on and still say something about what someone said in the work site, we can try to bring it all together. Maybe we need 2 cameras. And then on the Local 1000 website that we're going to open up completely, it'll be live streamed to the website. So you can catch me on social media, or you can catch me on the Local 1000 website. And then there's going to be some more stuff coming. So, we're going to get these non-members to become members. And, Pete's not the first person to say that reducing the dues wasn't the most important thing. Other people say, reduce my dues now. And then I'll tell my coworkers, and then they'll come and join because it'll be at a reduced cost. I have to show everyone that paying money to the union is worth it. I have to show you that. And I know I have to work around the clock. And I got to come to these work sites. I'm on record for saying I'm going to come to these work sites. And I said it. And so I know people are going to hold me accountable for the things I say. So this is a great start. I'm really excited. And, we don't know about if Tony, whoever's going to really file a protest in that on June 1st. And, the deadline's by June 10th. And then we don't know what the outcome will be if someone does file a protest. But I'm planning as if everything is going to go on schedule. And I'm still going to get that information about what happened to me on May 25th. I promise you, I'm going to get that information and I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it. Okay, you've been so nice this evening. And this video was about, common sense, and why are we giving this money to Gavin? It's completely wrong. Completely wrong. Okay, today was May 31st, 2021. I'm Richard Lewis Brown, and I want to thank you for watching. And tomorrow evening, we'll do it all over again. Thank you. Have a great night.